Hello, my dear children. How are you doing today? Shall we start today's new story? The title of our story for today is Billu's Sparrows. So tell me, have you seen birds around? Beautiful, colorful, lively birds of so many kinds. Yes? Great. And today we'll meet Billu's sparrows. In our village lived a lot of sparrows. Wherever they could find a nook or cranny in a home, the sparrows would make their nest and start living there with their family. They spent their days gathering straw and grasses and little twigs from here and there to create pretty little nests in which they laid their precious eggs. The eggs hatched into beautiful baby sparrows who chirped, chee-chee, chee-chee, merrily and noisily. The sparrows kept busy all day bringing grains and other food tidbits that their babies could eat. The children of the village sometimes scattered just a few grains for a lot of sparrows. This led to the sparrows fighting and wrestling with each other to capture the scarce grains. They cried chee-chee, chee-chee, and locked their bills and jostled to get the grains. The kids found this so entertaining. They laughed and clapped their hands and enjoyed the show from the sparrows' tussle. Well, one winter day, Billu's father decided to replace their home's outer guest chamber with a new one. He hired laborers and had the old guest chamber demolished. But guess what? Two sparrows had made their nests in the hollows of the beams and rafters supporting the roof of this chamber. When the demolition occurred, these nests fell down and the sparrows screamed and cried in protest, seeing their nests and babies scattered on the floor. But Billu's father and the laborers ignored the cries of the sparrows and carelessly placed their babies on the outside wall. The winter was severe. The sparrows huddled and barely survived the winter night, but their poor babies perished in the cold. Looking at the lifeless bodies of their babies, the sparrows shrieked and kept on crying and making a din until Billu's house servant dug a hole in the ground and buried the dead sparrow babies. Poor sparrows and their poor babies. Well, in just a few days, the laborers finished building the new guest chamber and it was ready. Billu and his friends once again started scattering grains in the courtyard. But what's this? No birds would come to their house for the grains. The kids waited for days, but not a single bird would venture into Billu's house. Billu and his friends kept scattering grains in the courtyard day after day, but seeing no birds coming, they became very sad each day. One day they asked Billu's grandfather, "Grandpa, why are the sparrows not coming? Where have they gone?" Grandpa replied sadly, "My dear young ones, the sparrows will not come now. The destruction of their nests scared them and drove them away forever." Hearing this reply from Billu's grandpa, the kids became even more sad, and holding their tears, they returned to their own homes. So, children, this was today's story. Listening to the story, we enjoyed it and even laughed at some points. But you know what? We should learn from the story. And this is what we are going to do. We won't ever destroy any sparrow's nest or any other bird's nest or harm any animal's home. We'll protect the beautiful nests that the poor birds create from little pieces of straw and grasses. We won't disturb their eggs, okay? We'll admire the beautiful bird babies that hatch from the eggs, and we'll put out grains to feed them and also water for their thirst. You'll do this, right? Wonderful. Okay then, that's all for today, and we'll meet with the new story tomorrow. Bye now.